sleep?
Right. So that these are the terms that they can find on Google if you search REM sleep or NREM sleep. So NREM sleep and REM sleep maybe just I try to explain it really simple. We have what we call deep sleep, and deep sleep is part of the NREM sleep, right? NREM sleep is non-rapid eye movement, right? And even this itself has 4 stages, and I won't go into detail what the 4 stages are. But to answer simply, the quick answer is it has to be 50% of each of these parts, NREM sleep and the REM sleep. So deep sleep is actually also part of the NREM sleep, which is possibly towards the last few stages within the 4 stages. But what's interesting is that in our body, there is actually a fluctuation between the NREM and the REM, and it's like every 90 minutes. So when we go to sleep, the first 90 minutes will be the NREM state, which is the part with 4 stages, and the next 90 minutes it goes to the REM, and the next 90 minutes go back to the NREM, right? So there's this transitional changes that's happening between NREM and the REM, right? So therefore, it's actually not about how long we sleep, but it's about the quality of the sleep. Are you able to transit between the NREM and the REM and back to the NREM again? And so it's really tricky, isn't it, right? And again, think about it like a computer, right? So a computer, we need to, sometimes move some of the memories from the short term to the long term, right? So again, in our body, our brain, we need to transfer some of the memories that we have been exposed to, let's say today. So tonight when we sleep, we move this event to the long-term memory, right? And the long-term memory is actually part of the REM stage, right? So that's why the 91st minute is very crucial. The 91st minute of your sleep is very crucial because that's where you start to experience the REM stage, right? So therefore, and from a neuroscience perspective, it's like putting the data from the hippocampus to the neocortex. Right? So that's what's happening in the REM stage. All right. So therefore, you can do the math. So if we have 8 hours of sleep, so 4 hours has to be to the NREM, while the other 4 hours has to be to the REM. And within the NREM, there are 4 stages. So you can do the math again, right? So each of the stages will probably take an hour. But again, the tricky thing is, as I mentioned, every 90 minutes they will be swapping between the NREM and the REM. Hope that makes sense.
Thank you. So what we're hearing is that quantity and quality are both very important, and the 91st minute is critical. I would like to pick Kevin's brain on this because he's really into biohacking